Hello and welcome, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Swindon't You Forget About Me. Sorry, I forgot. I very nearly said Weston's Super Mare. Now, I'm going to be doing this recording without my earphones in for the first time in possibly ever. So if the sound sounds terrible, it's not my fault. Now, let me go over the fixtures we've had in the meantime. So we played Groningen and we won 2-1, if you remember well. We then went away to Arsenal. I'm not sure if we took the lead. Let's check here. Yeah, we took the lead and then we succumbed to two late bits of pressure from Arsenal to go down 2-1. Beckham's goal was voted goal of the month for March, so well done him. We then played QPR, scoring a comical own goal and then a stunner from Gilic to put us into the semi-final against Manchester United, which is literally, I think, as hard as it could have been. Let's just double check. No, not quite. We could have had Spurs. So somehow Ipswich, defying their poor form for the season, they've got themselves to the semi-final of the Cup. I guess in terms of league placing, you'd have wanted to play Spurs, but we've already we've already done okay against them in the Cup. But we've already beaten Man United this season, I'm pretty sure. So let's hope that we can get that game on. So, speaking of the recordings, so today we're going to do Liverpool Galatasaray, which is a European classic pair of fixtures. I will then play Leicester on my own, and then as a fun little cup double, we can watch me either make or break our season in one video as we play Galatasaray in the second leg, and then the Man United semi-final game, which is at Wembley. Woohoo! Okay, so let's do that. Let's get on with it, shall we? We're going to play us some Liverpools now. Fun bit of fact. Sam rightly pointed out to me that Roy is left-footed, something that I have somehow quite astoundingly managed to miss. Despite thinking he was exactly the same as Lloyd Wilmot, he's exactly the same as Lloyd Wilmot, except for one very important thing, the fact that he's left-footed. So, that has necessitated... Oh, what's wrong with Dusan Uksoy? He's not happy and wants to play more football. No, yeah, that one. Why not? You're not leaving, mate, Dusan. Anyway, so we're going to go play Liverpool now. It's away, I believe. I think it's at Anfield. It is. Okay, Pedrinho is their top scorer. Right, so yeah, what I've done is I've put Roy up front on the left with Wilmot. It didn't work when we played with this setup before, which is why I thought he was a right footer. But I'm a fool. So we'll see. Anyway, Shehu's going to play because Fall is slightly tired. I'm going to put Fall on the bench instead of Serapio, but I'm going to play Serapio instead of Riedel, and I'm going to put Riedel onto the bench instead of Ortega. But then Alberto's better than Roy. Let's bring Alberto on, because he's still coming back from injury, so let's bring Alberto on. I'm not going to have Beckham on the bench. I'm actually going to keep Felipe on the team there. Let's just do some switching of Roonies. Novotny comes off. Chavaria will start. This is the team that we're going to play against Liverpool. In the last game we played against Liverpool, I can't remember if that was recorded or not, but we won with a last-minute penalty to keep ourselves in touching distance with the top. At the time, we were keeping ourselves in touching distance with literally the first position, but now we are 2 games behind the rest of the teams above us, mostly. So this is our 30th game. We need to win both of them to even get above Tottenham, so it looks very likely that we're going to be, at best, fighting it out for 5th position. So that's disappointing. But we've had some good cup runs this season, so you've kind of got to take the rough with the smooth here. Now, we are playing in black, not red, because we are away. The traditional home kit for Swindon is obviously not black, it's white. So I don't know why we were playing with a black away kit in the 2012 season, but we were. Miles, great free kick, swoops it in. Where are Liverpool? Liverpool are in 9th. Ooh, they're only 5 points behind us. We are not doing brilliantly. We are not convincing. Yeah, okay, well, that's annoying. Centre-back taking the corner instead of scoring the corner. Jair, what are you going to do with it, mate? Over to Pelletier. Fine. Yeah, so nothing very interesting. We, as you can see from the sort of general goals conceded from the top teams, we're not that much worse than most of them. The clear thing now is that we don't score as much. I think 1 season ago, or maybe 2 seasons ago, we were up amongst the teams who scored the most goals. This season, we're absolutely not. Partly because Wilmot has fallen off a little bit. He did score there, but it was offside. From his previous strong seasons, where he scored 20 in 2 seasons. 22 seasons in a row, sorry. This season, I think he's got 15. So he's a little bit off the pace, and Becken was doing better usually from the last couple of years. Alberto has stepped up, but unfortunately the goals have dried up from elsewhere. And it doesn't look good in this game. We look like we're being fairly comprehensively beaten. Yes, we are. If you look at the stats there, great save. What is happening here? Why are we doing so badly? I'm going to pause it. Going to look at the scores here. So Borgo doesn't look like he's having a great game. We haven't got anyone to bring on for him. Chavarria is not doing good. I'm going to bring on Novotny. Chavarria is disappointing because he is better than Novotny by quite a long way, but Novotny plays a lot better than Chavarria. So there's your facts. Oh well. 31 minutes gone. We're losing easily to Liverpool. Miles again with a free kick. Good save this time. Well done. And now Miles is injured, which serves him right. No, it doesn't even go for. I assume we were giving the ball back to them there, or unless that was just very, uninterested play from Roy up front. Pollack with the corner gets out to Maurel. Go on, Shehu. Starting to make. He's making the run, the slow run. Novotny, come on. Dear. Oh dear. Oh my no. Oh man, what's going on here? Ibrahim, their left back, was singled out as their best, most dangerous player by, I think, Simon Cox, who usually comments on almost every game we play. He's the Swindon't version of Paul Scholes, except he's not as negative. I don't know if you can hear that. Mash is listening to something next door. Novotny over to Gilic. Gilic with a big ball through. Pollack gets there just about, but Novotny crosses. What a terrible effort from Roy. I've put you on the left because you're left-footed, and you use your right foot to skew your shot wide. Very, very disappointing. Sarapia back to Johansson. Laveau, Shehu. Gilic now. Nice. Okay, no. Pelletier. Over to Novotny. Great ball from Novotny. Through to Roy. Nothing. Novotny. Great ball to the back post, but nobody's there. We've come into it a little bit. I think putting Novotny on has given us a little bit more of a spark on that left. He says that we're not happy with that rubbish. I'm going to say, show me something else. Apparently someone seems demotivated. Who was that? Borgo. Well, you were not playing very well, are you? So, what do you want me to say to you? Well done. Keep it up, you mug. Okay. Steve Strishevsky is his name. Oh, I signed a player. I think I did anyway. I'll have to... oh, dear. Roy. What's he doing? Roy the boy. He's... Oh, no. Wilmot's injured. We'll bring on Alberto. And... Shehu's not playing well. Let's do that. Let's go for it. We need to get the points here. I need to get a point at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... pretty sure that we have just agreed to sign a striker from Śląsk Wrocław, their young, very, very effective Polish striker that came through at their club. We mentioned him a few times on the video. I think maybe the first video that me and Sam recorded together. Sam and I recorded together. I think that video we mentioned this player that played for Śląsk, and now I'm pretty sure I've just signed him. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, we are so poor. And what's good is this is a nice warm-up for our European Cup game. Europa League game, sorry. European Cup game. Not there yet, mate. And we won't be there next season either. Roy. Crosses. Pollack. Clears. Hopefully this new striker that we bring in will help our clinicalness in terms of finishing, because we have not got that at the moment. Oh dear. Okay, I thought it was going to be a third. Come on. Pelletier. Novotny. Oh, he somehow got past. Oh, what a goal! I mean, it went in by Ibrahim, but what a goal! It was like it was almost Gareth Bale-esque in that is it Copatel Row final where he runs off the pitch and goes along and then scores. Obviously, Novotny's goal, I think he was missing, so well done to Ibrahim for smashing that one into the roof of the net for us. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that was very FIFA 09 Josh Staniforth versus Tom Flynn levels of scoring from kickoffage, where Josh would play for 10 straight minutes of the ball, score a brilliantly worked goal, and then Flinney would score from kickoff. It was very funny. Steve Szczeszewski has been, Polish Steve, has been injured. Still on the pitch though. And is he going to set up a goal for them? Probably. Espinola. Good deflectage there. 52 goals. Yeah, not like a team that I managed to not score very many goals. Often we score lots of goals at the expense of good defending. Not yet though. Julian Ibrahim. Maurel. Laveau. What's going on down here? Nothing's going on the pitch. Here we go. Serapio. Great ball to Roy. Pecoraro. Salvatore Pecoraro. Good name. Szczeszewski's still on the pitch. Novotny absolutely goes right through Espinola there. Borgo straight back to Johansson. Thanks, Borgo. He could play for the England team circa mid-2000s. Alberto has scored. What a finish. Pandemonium in the stands. The Swindon fans. Did I say pandemonium in the fans or pandemonium in the stands? We'll never know because I'm not going to watch it back. It's all square now. 2-2 at Anfield after a sensational first 20 minutes of this second half. Very, very nice. I don't know if it pops up on the screen, but on my reality, I see here 2 messages from Sam saying that a friend has come round his house and he's going to go say hi, so he'll be back in a minute. Gilic. If you can see it, you can see, Sam, your own pitiful attempt to get out of talking to me. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be a clear second yellow card there. 83, 84, 85 minutes. If we come out of this with a point, it will have felt undeserved, although we have come into it clearly in the second half a little bit more. We didn't do well in the first half at all. Johansson, Alberto, nothing going. Cetra, Pedrinho, Strzyzewski. Julian Ibrahim didn't get booked there at the end. That's a shame. Will we get a chance? 4 minutes left of the game. Another late winner this season. Could it be? Musa falls through to Alberto. Oh, Alberto saves. Oh, we've somehow got a corner. It looked like Alberto knocked it off, but he didn't. Musa Fall crosses the ball in. Nearly Steve Szczeszewski defending there. Laveau fouls Espinola. And that was probably the last bit of... Oh, no. Okay, we've got a little bit more. Johansson. Borgo, Jair, Johansson. Question marks over whether I should potentially try and cash in on Johansson, considering that we just saw Aksoy being upset with not playing very much. We could have... Oh, it's another late winner! Alberto has scored again, and we are 3-2 winners at Liverpool. What a... I mean, they must hate us this season. They must absolutely hate us, because that is a second late winner for Swindon Town against Liverpool this season. And second half performance based solely upon that, we probably deserved it. I don't think we did over the course of the first. I mean, if we only took the first half, no. But 3 goals in the second half. Alberto has absolutely torn Liverpool asunder. Let's just see. So today we won 3-2. Alberto scored in the 90th minute, 93rd minute. And where was the last Liverpool game? We won 2-1. And if you'll see, Gillett scored a penalty in the 87th minute. 2 come from behind victories against Liverpool this season. Very, very nice stuff. Let's continue on. Why was he grateful for my faith? Because he was injured. Right. But you are our top scorer this season, so of course I'm going to have faith in you. Very, very good. No less than we deserved. Borgo has made 125 appearances for Swindon. Huh. Yeah, that is a great achievement. Well done. Clearly Roy's good. Alberto was great. I want to see Carl Jones. Who is he? Carl Jones, Sunderland. Who did he play for? Chester Le Street. Retired in 2017. So in real life, he was playing for Blythe Spartans. Anyway, he's had quite an impressive. I think he's had quite an impressive managerial career. Yeah, he was Lewis manager for a long time, 8 years. Got them into the Blue Square South, because in this game they're not in the Blue Square South. Got them up there and then got them relegated. Took Farnborough up as champions in League Two. Took Middlesbrough up into the Premier League in only 2 years. Spent 1 year at QPR where he won the championship. Spent a year at Leicester where he finished 8th in the Premier League and got the League Cup. Then he became manager of England for 6 years where he did not do great. Then he was Arsenal manager where he obviously won everything because they're good. He won the FA Cup. I think they probably won the Premier League. No, maybe not. Was he only there for 2 years? He was only there for 2 years, yeah. And then went to Western-super-Mare where he did nothing because he's pathetic. Now he's at Liverpool. Good. Well, that was a fun little jaunt through history. I actually wanted to look through what where Borgo has come from, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do it in the next time I get a chance to click around. But now we've got to play Galatasaray. That's another slightly different test. Is the first game away or is the first game at home? We'll never know because the loading screen will be here forever. Sometimes it feels like this game is just occasional clicking around in between the main game, which is the loading screen. That's obviously not the case, but it feels like it's the case. So, well done, Football Manager. Come on, for Christ's sake. It was already 6:45 before you started processing. How much more can there be of the 3rd of April? God. So we're at home first. Squad, let's just find out about Borgo. There he is. 28 years of age. He's a decent player. He's only worth £750,000, which is a surprise. I think he's done very well, surprisingly, considering how poor technically he is. He's made 50 appearances for Belgium, though, so well done him. John Joe Shelby believes that he's a fairly good player, which is a ringing endorsement. I'm sure that's probably the high point of his career. Wolves have drawn with West Brom. Manchester United, what's going to happen with them? No idea. They won 4-1. They only got through into the... by the way, they only got through... Sorry, I didn't mean to click on them. They only got through to the semi-final of the FA Cup after extra time against AFC Telford from League One. So it could have been so sweet, but it wasn't. I do worry that this is going to be a season of 2 semi-final defeats, possibly even 3 if we manage to get past Galatasaray as well. So, it's worrying. Potentially worrying. Golubav. Leicester City wins 2-0 against Burnley. That's good for them. Burnley. Now then, we're on to the 6th. We've got to play against Galatasaray. They're all quite old. Kelly's been injured by a bridge in training. That's pretty dangerous. What they were doing training with bridges, we'll never know. Okay. Roy is our top scorer in Europe this season. Now So we only have Fall to play here. We're going to play Riedel again. We don't have a backup goalkeeper able to play, so we're just going to put Ortega, Perez, and Jurgen Becken into the side. And we're going to have to play Alberto after such a sensational game against Liverpool. Otherwise, though, I think this is a fairly strong team. Gilic looks a little tired, and Pelletier as well. Maybe we want to play Felipe. Let's do that. Oh, no, wait. Go back. I just want to see. It won't let you go lineups. Yes, it will. Okay. So, how are they looking? He's pretty good. He's all right. I mean, he's probably not as good as you would get in. Oh, no, they're not that great. What about their back toe? He's all right, Maffin. Actually, he's good, but he's old. Otherwise, I would buy him. Said, good name. He's a decent goalkeeper. So they've got a decent side. Chris Johansson, the Norwegian, and Alexander Loos. Did he not? I think I might have nearly signed him. So they've got a couple of good players. They don't have great strikers, and their defence is a bit old, and oh my god, their right back is very poor. But they look like a decent side. But then that should be expected. We're in the quarterfinals of the Europa League at this stage, so we can only have really tough games, I would have thought. Let's see then. Let's try and get a win at home to set us up for a tough away game in Turkey next week. The ball's come out to Gilic now. Gilic to Alberto. Go on, give it left, boy. He's doing it himself. And was it the right idea? Maybe. Oh, we've got a penalty. Okay, well done. Well done, Alberto, who's going to be taking it. Gilic, I think he's scored all but one penalty he's taken for Swindon. He definitely, as we just mentioned a few times, he's put it away with 1-0 up straight away after 5 minutes. He scored that late winner against Liverpool from the spot earlier in the season. I think he has missed a penalty since then, but it doesn't matter. He puts it down. The goalkeeper went the right way. Didn't even get the ball, though. We are 1-0 up already against Galatasaray. The Romance, Alpa Yaka, good name. We are 1-0. No, sorry, I was going to say the romance of the Europa League continues. Wheatland's romance with the Europa League. Borgo now, out to Chavaria. Chavaria, big, wow, what a ball up the left flank. Borgo fouls on Torres. Herrera, Johansson. Go, it's an own goal. Yeah, Riedel's put it into the back of the net. That's unfortunate. They've got an away goal. That's not what we want. So we do want to try and win this game. I mean, we wanted to try and win it anyway, but it would be helpful for us to win this one by 1 or 2 just to try and avoid that away goal coming into play in the next round. Wawa, good name. He wasn't on the pitch to start with, was he? He wasn't in that starting lineup. Torres has smashed it over the bar. Was he in that starting lineup? I don't think he was. Good name, though, Wawa. Anyway, Felipe out to Alberto, who goes up to Wilmot. Maffon has fouled. That's short. That could be a red card. He's only got a yellow. Have a feeling that if he'd not done that, Wilmot might well have scored. He'd have turned and just slotted home. Anyway, Fall crosses in. Riedel at the back post. Doesn't get there. Unfortunate. We've got another corner, though. Back to Riedel again. Over the bar. He's had 2 chances. We've largely... Yeah, they've not even had a shot on target. That's irritating. Fall, Laveau to Wilmot. No, Wilmot. Oh, no, I thought Wilmot was injured then. He went down and stayed down. Herrera. Jair rises above Torres. Lovely stuff. Lovely to see. Felipe versus Wawa. Ooh. Goal kick. Got under the ball there. Loose. Mr. Loose. Okay. Herrera. We need Alpayaka. Sounds like an alpaca yak. Alpaca yaka. Sounds like a fun animal. Gilic. Johansson. Riedel to Laveau to Riedel. Great ball from Riedel. Fall. Oh, great save from Boluk Basi. Fall crosses. Riedel at the back post. again doesn't get there. Fall decides to leave it. We have got a throw in on the right, sorry. Fall to Wilmot. Ball crossed, but not really to anybody. And they now have a chance to break. Oh dear. Riedel, great tackle, and we can spring a counter-attacker of our own. Alberto. He's got a good bit of pace. Go on, son. Oh, he scored a goal from a very similar position in the League Cup semi-final. Would have thought he would have scored again, but he didn't. Oh, Riedel hits the post. Hits the crossbar, sorry. Post. He hits the post. Gilic, we're trying. We're throwing various bits of kitchen utensils at their goal. Not the kitchen sink yet, though. Oh, Chavaria to Wilmot. Wilmot, great ball through to Alberto. Alberto tries to put it back in again, doesn't find Wilmot, but we have the ball again, approaching the edge of their area. Alberto probably would have been offside if he'd got there. Strange touch. 3 of our players come together to clear it. Up to Alberto. Interesting. That went out for a corner. Looked like it went out for a throw. Fall crosses. Riedel at the back post for the 4th time. He's had 1 save, 1 hit the crossbar, and 2 head over. He's probably had the most chances of any of our players so far. Gilic. Big run at the wing. Crosses. Wilmot scores. That's what we want to see. He's injured himself in doing it. He did not wheel away in celebration. He didn't even move. I hope he doesn't get injured. I hope he's able to continue. But what a finish. Gilic, Wilmot, lovely stuff. I hope he's just... Oh, he's still off. Gilic, this is right after that goal. So there. Oh, dear. Terrible ball. Akchai. Okay, Alberto. Can we... Go on, slip it through. Oh, interesting effort. I wanted him to slip it through to Fall there. I'm sure you did as well. Wilmot's back on. He doesn't have a little green injury logo next to him. Wow, great recovery from Akchai. Alberto's booked again. Free kick up to Riedel. Alberto now. Go on, slip him. They seem to sort of start making the run and then stop making the run very, very quickly. Anyway, Chavaria, Borgo to Felipe. Again to Borgo. Chavaria. Felipe. Gilic. We know he can hit them from there. The goal he scored against QPR was from about here. Just went straight through the goalkeeper. It's beautiful. So we're 2-1 up at half time. He's not injured. He's playing with confidence. That's good. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. But I'm going to calmly say there's a lot more to come. Trying to keep them with their feet on the ground for this one. Lloyd Wilmot, already playing confidently, looked to gain confidence. That's what we want to see, because he was out of form in a big way not too long ago. I'm sure you remember. Oh, Alberto. Oh, it's lovely. But Chavaria, great ball in. Alberto. Oh, man, their goalkeeper. What a save. Fall crosses. We tried to go in there. Was that Riedel again? Was Riedel 14? No, it was the other one. Shire. Johansson. Torres. Oh, good save. Masha's coming. No, she's not. I can hear her feet. There she is. She's opened the door. Hello, Masha.
Hello.
You want a chocolate? Masha wants some chocolate. There you go. Masha takes 2 of the 3 remaining chocolates. But Alberto slips it through to Wilmot. Wilmot's on his own. Oh, good Lord. So a great save from Boluk Bashi, and then what are you doing, Mr. Fall? Smashes the ball straight. I mean, he was going wide the wrong way. It's ridiculous. Wilmot, free kick. Didn't give it even close to any of our players there. We're wasting chances now. That's not something we can afford to do, because these are a decent side. Wilmot slips it, surely. Chavaria. No, give it to the wrong one. We have dominated in terms of chances. We've looked a lot better after possibly a slightly nervous start. What can we do in terms of changing things, or not changing things too much? That's really what I want to do. I'm going to take off Chavaria for Novotny, because Novotny does seem to give us... He's certainly got something more in by way of excellent through balls, which Chavaria doesn't have. Chavaria's a bit more of your classic Wheatland winger. Oh, what a finish from Chelebi. Well, Novotny's on. They've got 2 goals away from home. That's good for them. A draw in Turkey will send them through unless it's a 2-2 draw or higher. Wilmot. Oh, Wilmot answers instantly. What a finish. Lovely, lovely stuff. He's got his confidence back. He's got his mojo back. We'll take it indeed. Gilic is going to come off. He's a bit injured, a bit tired. Fall is also tired, but he's going to have to stay on. We'll play Shehu against Leicester. Laveau isn't playing great in this last little bit, so we'll bring on Ortega as well. Try and shore things up. Let's just watch that. Taken off of the feet of Maffin, and Wilmot smashes home. We are 3-2 up against Galatasaray. This is Swindon Town we're talking about, not someone good. So what a bit of football. Lovely, lovely game this has been. Ambitious Felipe. How ambitious? Fairly ambitious. Wilmot is taken out by, shouldered off the ball by Karim. Could that be a booking? Probably a yellow card, the amount of boring, slow walking he's doing. Yeah, yellow card to Tolga Karim. We've got another chance. Wilmot to just put it to the back post. Riedel scores. Is that going to be put as an own goal? No. Riedel scores to redeem himself for his own goal earlier on in the game. 4-2. And we've still got 25 minutes to play. Lovely stuff. Wilmot. Riedel forces it home with a diving header. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Swindon have taken control of this tie. Lovely stuff. Come on. Trabelsi. No. Or Trabelsi, sorry. They're going to score again? I hope they don't. Two away goals is more than enough. Thank you, Mr. Galatasaray. Alberto now. Could we spring another one? Wilmot for the hat-trick. Who had that before the game started? Oh, Karim is surely off now. They were weak at fullback anyway. Their right back is poor. The left back is not great, and it looks like he's going to be gone. He is. Let's see what that does. For some reason, that prompts Bourgault to charge over to the left of the pitch. Okay. Bourgault again out to Wilmot. Poor first free kick. Can we get the delivery better this time? Lovely. Fall. Oh, man. Branfilov to fall. Okay, so you shoot there, but you don't shoot when you actually have a chance of scoring from here. Good one. Anyway, Johansson. Wilmot to fall. Branfilov, Ortega. We're playing the ball confidently around now. That we've got a man more than them. The ball at the back post, Novotny. Lovely, lovely stuff. Where have they've gone to? Okay, so we're going to have more power over the wings there, and we have dominated this game now. 5-2. Novotny to score, and we've still got 15 minutes. We could put this tie to bed if we can just score another. If we could get 1 or 2 more, I would be ecstatic. Fall, crosses, Jair. But unfortunately, that's gone over the crossbar. Wide and over. Jair's been dominant. Are we going to get another chance to wrap this one up? They've got another man off the pitch. Let's just pause it for a second. Where is number 35 in their formation? So they've got another strike. So they're playing 4-3-1 at the moment because they've got basically no players. Oh, Wilmot, you would have expected him to smash that one home. That's a shame. Never mind, though. Jair, big ball up to Alberto, doesn't get there. Novotny tries to challenge, but doesn't. They are building an attack, I guess, sort of. I was going to say I wouldn't be shocked if they managed to get at least one more chance, but they were offside. That's lucky. I didn't really watch it, so I don't know if it was offside, but I guess it probably was. We'll allow it. 5-2. Let's not... Oh, Bourgault. Why you got to do this, Bourgault? There's no need for that. Booked as well. They've not really... I would be pushing here for a... Oh, good header. Doesn't score, though. Well, this is surely Yep, absolutely on fire in the second half. You're not wrong. Lovely stuff. 5-2 it ends at the county ground. We've done absolutely fantastically. Wilmot with 2 goals and an assist. Alberto got 2 assists. Excellent, excellent stuff. 5-2 winners. the road to St James's Park is open for us now. I think that we can feel very confident. We didn't put the... what do we say here? Let's do that one. Lloyd had a good solid game. He was simply faultless. We did excellently well. So, as I said before, I will see you after playing... I'll play Leicester myself. And then we've got a double-header. Probably a successful double-header, at least in part, because we look like we've got one foot in the door of the semi-final. I will see you in a few minutes when we will play Galatasaray and then Manchester United in the FA Cup semi-final. See you later, guys. Bye.